Hey everyone, so I'm Erica Pina,
And I'm Lynette Ramos.
and we're going to do a flipped classroom for 3rd grade reading language arts. Hello students, so welcome to our little session tonight. I hope everyone's having a good night. First of all, I'd like to go ahead and get started. Can everybody pull out your library books? We're going to go ahead and need those for tonight's lesson. So I'll give you guys a second to pull those books out. And I also want to talk about this book that we read in class, Duck for President. As you remember, we talked about some important things about a book. So we talked about topic sentences as well as the illustrator. These terms are very important when it comes to reading your book, because that way you know where to find everything and you know who can take the credit for this book. So I'm going to show you this quick example of Duck for President. Remember, we read this book in class a couple of days ago. So as you can see here, the very first thing in big letters is Duck for President. So this right here is the title. And you remember we said that the title is the name of the book, the name that the author has chosen for this particular book. As you can also see, we talked about the author. And if you remember, the author writes the words. So usually you'll have the author on the front cover, or you can open the book and have the author on the inside, the very, very first page of color of the book. So here the author is Doreen Cronin, and you can see that here. And then remember, we also talked about the illustrator. The illustrator is the person responsible for the pictures. So in this book, we have very colorful, beautiful, bright pictures. So for this book, the illustrator is Betsy Lewin. And you can also find the illustrator on the front page of the book once you open it, or on the cover. Remember, we talked about the spine, and usually you will find the author's last names on the spine and the illustrator's last name on the spine as well. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and pass it over to Lynette.
Okay, so we also talked about keywords. So for example, on this page, it says, I don't know if you can see it very well, it says the animals have chores to do. So this keyword on this page can be chores, because as you see right here, they have a list. That's the main focus of this page. Each animal has their chores. So that would be a keyword for this page. We also talked about topic sentences. Give me 1 second. So this one's kind of different, but you'll get the idea. It says voter registration right here. So when it comes to an actual topic sentence, that is what tells you who or what the paragraph is about on that certain page. Well, for this example, we're just going to use this. It's just telling you what this is. This certain section of the book is about the animals registering to vote. And after that, we also talked about foreshadowing. Now for this, you can see various pictures. And this certain picture, it's someone's holding a sign that says vote duck. Here's the little duck right here. So judging by these pictures, just what they show, duck is talking, he's trying to, get people to side with him, vote for him. So it's kind of like, what's going to happen? Well, maybe duck will win. So this is, foreshadowing could be words the author uses to, hint at a upcoming event, or they can use pictures as well.
Okay, so let's talk about the assignment that we're going to do in class tomorrow. We're going to go ahead and create our own little flip book. And what this flip book is going to help you do, it's going to help you remember quickly and where you can access the definitions of these terms that we learned earlier easily. So for example, this is the first page of the book. Remember, I said Duck for President. It covers the title. It's on the front cover, and it also has sometimes the author and the illustrator. So here, you're going to go ahead and create your title. Here you have the title. We're going to go ahead and list the definition of this, just so that we can access this easily. And remember, the title is the name of the book. The next page on your flip book is going to be your author. So as I said in the Duck for President book, when you open the page, you do see the name of the author and the name of the illustrator listed. So that's what this is also going to represent. So the author writes the words, as we mentioned earlier. The next page of your flip book is going to be the illustrator. You can have these on the same page if you'd like, but we can talk about the details tomorrow in class. So for example, this is the illustrator. Again, you have the illustrator who draws the pictures. So you've got your term, and then you've got your definition. This is, of course, for easy access for you.
Okay, and then going on, we have the topic sentence that you're going to write. So you're basically, you can write it like this. Just make it look like the word topic sentence is the main sentence, and then the definition will be like the rest of the paragraph. Because remember, the topic sentence is who or what the paragraph is about. So you can definitely write it like that. And then after the topic sentence, we have the keywords, which I know that those might be kind of hard to draw, so to speak. But you can do it like this. Write the term and then the definition, and then you can make it bold or underline just certain words to be the keywords. Or you can draw a circle around it, draw a square, arrows pointing, whatever you want to do, make it your own. But that'll be for the keyword part. And then lastly, we have foreshadowing. And again, you're just going to write the term and the definition. And we drew arrows because, foreshadowing is when the author is pointing to an upcoming event. So we drew arrows pointing. You can do that, or if you think of something, go for it. You can be, like I said, be creative, make it your own. So that will be what we will be doing tomorrow in class, and like Miss Erica said, we will be going over more details tomorrow. So for tonight, go ahead and read your library books to your mom and dad, your grandparents, brother, sister, and try to think about these things, these words, the title, the author, the illustrator. Try to find them in your books. That way tomorrow you'll have an idea and we can discuss it in class. And then these books will be for you to remember and to remember the words, and they'll be for your advantage. So have fun reading, and we'll see you tomorrow.
We'll see you in class.